Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Vickie Annette Smock. She was just 25 years old. It was 1985 or 1986, depending on which website you read about her disappearance on. This one says it was January 1st, 1986. They don't have an exact date though. It says she was 5'7" to 5'8", 125 to 145 pounds. She may have been using the alias last names of Robinson, Davis, Mismash, or Thrissa. She could have gone by Vickie or Victoria. She was last seen in Salt Lake City, Utah. This says in 1986. She was dropped off at the Greyhound bus station with an unknown male companion. If you know who that male companion is, you should contact authorities and let them know. By her father and planned to go to Wendover, Nevada to work as a cocktail waitress at the Red Garter Hotel and Casino. It says a different casino on a different page. She hasn't been seen since, and another page also says 1985. Vickie's family states that it's very unusual for her to leave and to not be in contact. She had brown hair, natural medium brown hair, that she dyed blonde. So you can pause this and read information. They're not sure if she went to Wendover, Nevada. They're not sure if she got on the Greyhound bus. She could have still been in Salt Lake City, Utah. And here's some photos of her. So, and it's just a short distance. You can see it's an hour and 46-minute drive going from Salt Lake City, Utah to Wendover, Nevada, if she went there. This one says, this is the Doe Network, it says 5'7", says January 1st, 1985, says brown, dyed blonde, shoulder length, layered hair, hazel eyes, could have gone by the last name Robinson, Davis, Mismash. It gives the years. You can pause this and read it if you like. It also says she was dropped off at the Greyhound bus station with an unknown male companion by her father. She planned to go to Wendover, Nevada. This says to work as a cocktail waitress at the Peppermill Wendover Casino. It's not known if she ever arrived there or if she boarded the bus. She hasn't been seen since. Her family states it's unusual for her to leave and not be in contact. And then we go to the Charlie Project, and that says it has the same names, talks about her hair being dyed, brown natural color. 1985, her father dropped her off at the Greyhound bus station, unknown male companion. She had $50 in cash. Planned to travel to Wendover, Nevada to work as a cocktail waitress. Never been heard from again. No record if she ever actually boarded the bus or went to Nevada. Let's see. It's a characteristic of her to be out of touch with her family. Family stated she was close to her children. So she had children she kept in regular routine. She stayed in contact with them and visited them. Her two daughters live with her ex-husband, but Smock visited them regularly. She was estranged from her second husband in 1985, and he was reportedly jealous, threatening, and violent towards her. Smock's second husband is now deceased and was never questioned by police, according to this. I don't know if that's true or not. Her first husband described her as very trusting. Her case remains unsolved, and foul play is suspected. So now we're going to look at some Jane Does. And I did a nameless case search, and this one came up, Clark County, Nevada, 20 to 35 years old, 5'7", estimated 92 pounds. Estimated year of death, 1986. Was found in a mine tunnel that was partitioned off with 2x4s and some plywood to form a rough living area. It is believed that she had given birth in the past to at least one child. Brown hair, light to medium brown, originally streaked. Varies in length, so she had layered hair and it had been streaked, so her hair had been dyed. So that's a possibility. And then we have some that I found at the Doe Network. There's one from Fort Worth, Texas. That's pretty far away. One day prior, could have been anywhere from 5 foot tall to 5'6". Brown hair, slightly wavy, green eyes. Victim was located lying near the curb in the vicinity of the 1300 block of Cherokee Street, covered with a brown blanket. The location is east of Hillside Park. So let's see what else we have. We have this one, Salt Lake City, Utah. So September 3rd, 1986, died months prior to being found. 5'6", 115 pounds, 20 to 40 years old. So if she never left Utah, it doesn't have the actual color of her hair or her eyes, but it does show some of the clothing. If you want to pause that and read that as well, was found floating in a canal east of Salt Lake City sewage treatment plant. And I thought, well, if she never left Salt Lake City, maybe that could be her, but I don't know. Then we have this one. Oh yeah, this is the same one that came up on the search of the NamUs case search, but it has different images, and it shows the layered hair. 20 to 35 years old, 5'6" to 5'7", 92 to 112 pounds, light to medium brown that may have been previous streaked, 6 to 9 inches in length, slender build. She had given birth to at least one child, so it's kind of far away, but if she went to Nevada, there's a possibility, and there's more information on that. There was another person that I thought this might be more likely to be, but I'm leaving it in here just in case. This one was Arizona that died in 1986. Cause of death unknown, 5'6", light brown blonde, strawberry blonde hair, freckles, and that one has more information as well. So, and let's see, we have this one. Okay, these came up on a NamUs search. They're pretty far away, and I don't, you know, there's always a possibility, so I'm leaving them in there, and you can pause this and read it, but I don't think so. I can't see her being that far away, but they're here. So this one's in Georgia, so you can see they're about the right height, and about the right age, and about the right time frame, and things like that. So I left them in. There were some other ones that I found doing searches that I decided to take out, I think because of the color of their eyes. But some of these I decided, I'll go ahead and leave them in. Estimated year of death, 1981 to 1991. All the way in West Virginia. Skeletal remains found beside the highway. So you never know. I always feel like if somebody's hitchhiking, and if it's a truck driver and they've got to drive a long ways, and you never know. And then this one, I don't think this is her, but I decided to leave this one in out of the other ones I took out. So you can pause this, like I said, and read it. It's a little bit too short and way too far away, but I decided to leave this one in there. And there's some other ones, like I said, that I took out. But so if you have any information, if you have some idea who that gentleman was that she was with, or why, or if she went to Nevada, or if she stayed in Utah, if you remember working with her or meeting her at one of the casinos, if you gave the information years ago to the investigating authorities and you feel like, hey, it's been years and they don't have that information anymore, if you feel like, oh, it's hearsay, it's not like you're going to court. You're actually helping them with the case to have information. It's one thing if you go to court and it's hearsay and you testify, then they say that's hearsay. It's different. But if you're giving information that you have to investigators and you say, hey, this is the information that I have. I heard it through the grapevine. I'm not sure if it's true. You know, you can still give them that information. Whatever information that you feel like you have that might help them solve this case, please give it to authorities and let them decide what's important, what's relevant, and if it'll help them with the case. If you know who any of the Jane Does are, please contact them. Don't forget to pray for her loved ones and her family, so that, you know, I just think it would be wonderful if they at least had some kind of closure. Maybe not wonderful, but decent. You know, I just can't imagine never knowing and never having the closure of knowing what happened to your loved one, you know. And that's one of the main things I like to do the videos, so that it brings it back to people's memories and they think, oh, you know, I didn't give this information years ago because I was afraid, or I wonder if they still know this and I should tell them such and such. So that way it puts it fresh back in your memory, and maybe it'll help somebody. Anyway, please feel free to leave comments, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.